What's up, guys? Jimmy here with JPS Plumbing, where this channel is dedicated to helping you, the homeowner, save a little extra cash in your pocket by showing you how to get little plumbing jobs like this done on your own. So, with that being said, today what we're going to be working on, or should I say saving you money on, is getting your kitchen faucet swapped out. So, this one right here is the current one that I have installed in my home. Does pretty good. Nothing's really wrong with it. The water pressure has decreased on it just a little bit, but oh, and there's a little bit of corrosion buildup on here and down here. But to be honest, I mean, it's not easy on the eyes anymore. So we're going to be replacing it with this touchless gold-plated kitchen faucet that I got off of Amazon. The link is going to be in the description below, along with a list of any tools that I use to get this job done. So, before we get started, go ahead and like the channel and subscribe to it if you haven't already. With that being said, let's get this bad boy installed.
This one right here, for every homeowner or person out there with a plumbing issue. You want to do it yourself? JPS, where to go? When that toilet don't flush right, or that sink clog, Jimmy's Plumbing Solutions gon' help you fix it all. With 10 years in the game in this plumbing trade, he don't wanna ask for help, I know that's why you came. Hook up that kitchen faucet with step-by-step plumbing knowledge. Do it yourself, cause it can save you a couple dollars. For minor issues every homeowner yet to see, JPS can say today we solving problems easily. No need to fear a couple pipes and some standing water. Just watch the videos here and we can get it in order. Come ask a question, leave a comment, like and subscribe. If plumbing tips are what you need, that's what he supply.
Okay, guys, quick before we get started on the installation, I kind of wanted to go over the components of this faucet that I got off of Amazon. So the name of the brand, and God, I hope I'm getting this right, Gimli? Anyways, yeah, so we have your control box. Has the option to mount it to the wall, but it also comes with little stickies that you could mount to the wall as well. This is going to be your battery pack. If you don't get the AC adapter, you have an option to get the AC adapter or the battery pack. You have your weight, which brings your sprayer back down whenever after you're done using it. And of course you got your touchless faucet with the water supply lines. So yeah, that is your product right there. Now let's go over the tools that we're going to use to get this job done. You're going to need batteries for the battery pack, obviously, and then you're going to need just two forms of pliers or a wrench. I prefer the smaller ones due to the limited amount of space that we're working with under the sink, but you could get it done with any number one of these. So yep, just wanted to quickly go over that with you guys. So let's hop on over and get this bad boy installed. Alright guys, quick update. I forgot to mention some tools. I'm about halfway through the install, but I wanted to edit this into the video so you guys could grab these before you get your install going. To the left is going to be a basin wrench, which will help it you remove the nut underneath the sink a little bit better. And the one on the right is obviously a screwdriver, a Phillips screwdriver, and it's going to be used to tighten the mounting bracket to the countertop. All right, let's get it. All right, guys. So step number one is going to be to clean out your bottom of the sink, because it is just not fun and will not make for a good install if you're trying to work around all of this mess. Look at that. Good thing I have my handy dandy. Boop. Crap. Boop. All right. A whole lot better, guys. And believe me, whenever you're doing this install, you can be like, "Whew, I'm glad I did that." All right. Step 2. Okay guys, so step number 2 is going to be to remove the old faucet, which is going to require you to shut off your cold and hot water angle stops and removing the supply lines from them. So go ahead and do that. And it's important to distinguish what lines are going where, because this is the dishwasher line and anybody could easily mistaken it for the kitchen line. And you might want to have like a little bucket handy, because you will get a little bit of water coming out of these hoses whenever we get them disconnected. Alright guys, we got the supply lines disconnected and the angle stops off. A tool that I did forget to mention that'll help this go a lot smoother is a basin wrench. Man, it honestly depends on what kind of faucet you're swapping out. But yeah, this will make your life a little bit easier as well. I mean, you can probably make it happen with a small crescent wrench or a small pair of channel locks, but it'll be tough. But with this bad boy, we should be able to get that nut off no problem. So, alright, I was unscrewing this and the whole nipple came out, which is just as good. So before you are able to take this out, you have to unclip the sprayer hose. It should come off pretty easy. That's why we keep a bucket. Now, with this being loose, you'd be able to pop right out. Alright, step 3 is going to be to install your new faucet. You're going to get your mounting nut that screws onto this piece. Of course, you have to go through all of your hoses and your wires. And then these are going to be locking it to the counter as so. So this will be underneath. This is going to go on top. Alright. We're going to make sure the sensor's looking towards you. Alright, we're going to use our screwdriver, tighten these screws down, and this is going to lock it to the counter. And this is going to lock it to the counter. Alright. Nice and secure. Alright guys, the next step number 4, is going to be to drop the sprayer down into this portion of the faucet. Alright guys, got the weight put in. It was just 2 screws. Use the screwdriver and tighten them down to the hose. So before we get this connected up here, we need to put our control box. And what this does, it actuates. It makes it the automatic faucet. So they're labeled in and outside. You can see right there. Alright, so I'm gonna get this put in. And yep. Alright guys, got control box put in, got along with the weight. Now step number 5 is going to be hooking all these little fancy dancy wires up. Yep. Alright guys, so step number 5, I got my battery pack. I got it loaded with the batteries, and then I put my little 3M sticker onto it. So it has a red wire coming off of it, and it's going to go hooked up to this red wire coming off the control box, and then the faucet black wire is going to go onto the control box. Now, I did jump ahead of myself because I'm a dummy, and I skipped a step, which is going to be to hook up the water before this control panel. But regardless, we're going to get this thing hooked up. So right now, I'm going to jump to step 6 before we can complete step 5, which is going to be to but hook up the hot and cold water supply lines to the angle stops. Okay, got the hot and cold water lines connected, and I got the water turned on to the faucet. Okay, so yeah, now we can jump back to step 5 and install the wires. So I'm gonna hook the battery pack up, and then I'm gonna hook the faucet up to the control box. Check it out. Got my battery box, got the wires hooked up, and on to the final step, which is testing. Alright, look at this. Looks nice. Turns good. Now let's see if it works. So you have to turn it on whenever you're like in the kitchen, and then set it to your hot or cold or mixed, and you just simply wave in front of it. I think it looks nice. I like it. And then just put your hand in front of the motion sensor to shut it off. And whenever you're done with the kitchen, boom. Alright guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this step-by-step video on how to swap out your kitchen faucet. I really hope you guys check out the link to this faucet in the description below. If you like it, check it out, get it, watch my video to get it installed. And yep, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also give it a like. With that being said, happy plumbing guys, and I will catch you on the next one.